Yo, what's going? Everything wrong with young blacks today. Man. Like I say, I'm not mad at nothing that's gonna be said in this video because everything that's gonna be said in this video, we did that to ourselves. I'm not finna get mad at nothing said at this video, gang. Watch the full video. I'ma leave this little nigga link in the description. 4K on the way, 5K by the end of the year, gang.
YNs are harassing people. YNs are disturbing the peace. YNs are going wild. POV, you're a YN.
Bro, YN ain't doing shit. Respectfully, bro. Them little niggas is bad as hell, just in the way. A YN ain't gonna do shit to you unless you in a... I don't even know why the fuck, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is corny. The whole YN term, like, it's 90 degrees outside, niggas is wearing ski masks. Come on, bro.
YNs are harassing people. YNs are disturbing the peace. YNs are going wild. POV, you're a YN. YNs are taking over.
I don't understand how you any type of street nigga and you shaking hips.
YNs must be stopped. The idea that young black teens are a danger to society is something the internet is trying to get you to believe right now. Even NPC Miles Morales himself turned into a thug.
I should get a roses to my bitch. Big chains, big money, big everything. Talking about get your money up, check my pockets a little.
Every day I'm seeing a new viral video about hoodlums that are in every profession disturbing the peace at any moment's notice.
How was y'all crash out? How was y'all YNs? How was y'all street niggas and you niggas work jobs? Y'all work jobs. It's nothing crash out or nothing street about you.
A YN just means a young N-word, and it just describes black youth who don't care about your life, my life, or even their own.
They're ready to crash out about anything like a goddamn Minecraft creeper.
Or Datara's final jutsu if you're into anime. To sum it all up, the funny, hilarious meme of the month that the internet decided to make viral is young black teens inhaling forbidden air out of whipped cream cans and throwing their life away over the smallest incidental things. Hilarious, right? You might not have been able to see that, but I just slapped my knee. Now, I think I speak for all average black people when I say I can safely denounce all of these activities. We do not condone any acts or practices performed by these YNs. But I feel like a trend like this creates a new viral stereotype that categorizes all hood people or even any black people in general
As YNs.
violence, aggression, and being an overall school threat crash out.
You will never hear a white person talking about some YN. That shit only comes from the black culture. Black culture do this shit to ourselves. You will never hear a white person talking about a YN. You will never hear a Mexican talking about a YN. You will never hear a Chinese person talking about a YN. You never finna hear an Asian person talking about a YN. What the fuck is a YN? Some shit that we made up and we finna put on ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit really be dumb as hell, gang.
Is not an inherently black trait.
I wish I would be called a YN. I wish I would call a nigga a YN, bro. You was a regular black nigga like me, gang. Like, ain't nothing different. You just younger. Like, you liberal or something. Like, y'all switch liberal to YN. Like, that's liberal. That's liberal. Now it's YN. Come on, bro.
There are crash outs who are Hispanic, Asian, etc. But for some reason, this trend is about young black people and not young people in general. And when there is already an issue of black people being seen as extra aggressive, violent creatures, trends like this can kind of exacerbate that issue. And it's only a matter of time until a white Karen starts bothering black kids and then hits them with the, oh, just them YNs at it again. But it's weird because this is the stuff that goes viral. But meanwhile, the black kids who are into rock, anime, etc. are called goofy, corny, whitewashed,
And a whole lot more.
Growing up, I vividly remember getting deep fried myself for being into an anime called Beyblade. Writing in cursive.
Hell nah, niggas was getting right on them Beyblades. Niggas was on Dragon Ball Z, all type of shit. I ain't never got called a lame for doing that. Never. I don't know what generation you niggas is growing up in. Nigga, you watching Dragon Ball Z, that's regular shit. Everybody knew Goku was raw. Everybody knew Frieza was raw. Everybody knew all them niggas was raw, gang.
Or even listening to Logic.
Okay, maybe Logic.
I deserved it. But Let It Rip is top tier peak fiction, bro. Now I know this phenomenon isn't
That's what y'all don't be understanding, bro. With the new generation, there's no such thing as logic. Like, logic is out the window. It's no such thing as logic.
unique to the black community, and odds are you watching this video might not be black, but probably experience something extremely similar. As we speak, Asians are getting clowned for being extremely cringe. Mexicans get clowned for a goofy haircut, aka the Edgar haircut.
But the joke of blacks in this last month is losing your life, addiction,
the destruction of our youth, and at the same time, the young black people who are trying to stay positive and do positive things and stay out the way are called cringe, corny, and nerdy. Now,
I ain't never been called cringe. I ain't never been called nerdy. And I promise you, gang, if a nigga call me cringe, what I'm cringe for telling y'all to do the right thing, you gonna be looked at as a goofy.
I don't want to sound like a pretentious virtue signaler. On the surface, I can see how videos like this could be funny. I've even laughed at the trend myself before. I'm no better than you. That being said, it is never a bad thing to want better for your people or people in general. The first step towards improvement is accountability. Yes, I made that quote up. Save the applause for the end of the video. So given the fact that we can always improve as a society, we will be discussing the problems with black youth today and some potential solutions in order to find out what's really plaguing young black people today. Even though this video is primarily going to be about black youth in general, it encompasses a larger topic of just the youth in general, you know what I'm saying?
So if you're white, Hispanic, Asian, black,
A lot of the stuff that is discussed in this video, you're probably going to be able to attribute to your own people. Now let's begin. Glorification of the wrong things. Now, out of the two biggest problems in today's video, I feel like glorification of the wrong things is the best way to summarize all the subtopics within to one large category, you know what I'm saying?
That's common sense. Like, niggas be glorifying the wrong shit. Like, that's period, point blank, simple. Stop glorifying the wrong shit that don't need to be glorified. Y'all tripping.
For example, things like thought culture, baby mama culture, promiscuity, if that's the right word. I feel like I did not pronounce that right.
I definitely did not pronounce that right.
And all the things like that, which essentially helps promote single parent households. If I put up all the negative statistics for single parent households regarding those kids, it's going to be some very, very terrible Will Chamberlain numbers. There's also things like substance abuse, which is heavily promoted in American culture in general. Like if you know what whippets are, and while everybody's laughing at them, it is genuinely a...
Bro, I know what whippets are, and I'm not addicted to whippets. Like, that shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this bro video and shit. Nigga, bro, like his shit. Shout out to bro, he cool. I'm not gonna lie, bro, all they putting it in like they influence us to do this, bro, that shit ain't no excuse, gang. If you let a motherfucker influence you through the internet, through a screen, and you weak-minded as hell, gang. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna look at a nigga on the internet and look at a nigga on the TV and say, oh my God, I can't wait to go inhale some air or inhale a whippet. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't even sound right, bro. That shit sound dumb as hell. Like, y'all gotta use y'all brain, gang. But I ain't gonna lie, we get 4K on the way, 5K. I know we doing something, gang. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, watch the full video.